Tomorrow, Jerome Powell is going to be speaking. Thursday, we have Super Thursday in Europe. Friday, we have a quad witching day. So today, I'm expecting it to be the slowest day of the week because after the CPI data comes out, which it just did, I think most traders are going to be hesitant to buy before Jerome Powell's Fed's meeting tomorrow. I personally think all trading should be done by 10:30 a.m. Eastern time this morning, the first hour of the day. After this, enjoy your day, wait for the Fed's meeting rather than trading in consolidation. CPI data, as we know, comes out at 8:30 in the morning, which it already did. This will be a deciding factor on the day for which way the market heads. As we can clearly see, the SPY is right on top of its channel, which either means get ready for a strong pop or get ready for a strong reversal. This is where a breakout will happen, or it could be the perfect high before puts start moving in. This channel has held now for the past month straight. If this is bad CPI, we could see 457 today. If it's good CPI, we could have room to run to 472. 8:30 a.m. Eastern time should be a good one. So we already had a little bit of that action. We are seeing a little bit more fading and falling at this time as we are still inside of this channel. So I want to make sure every single person is aware of everything that's happening, making sure that we're using our head. And today is going to be a pretty exciting day, guys.
Okay, I just wanted to play the beginning or the end of what Declan had to say, so you have a gist of which direction we are going. And I think we already knew this. The fact is that it would be a slow day today, but whatever we're going to do, we should be doing early. I put the contracts up the way they look right now. I don't know what's going to change the minute the stock market opens in less than 3 minutes. So let's be ready. I don't like to trade myself on the first 3 to 5 minutes because I think it's always best to wait and see which direction the markets are going to go. I'm not a chaser. Some of you like to take more risks and like to chase the markets. That's fine. Just make sure if you do that you have a tight stop loss in case the market goes the opposite way. All right. And I'm just waiting for the bells and posting in Deck's room right now still till 9:30, and then I'll turn him off because we can do our own thing, can't we? All right. Just want to see what's happening here. All right. Opening bell is in about 2 minutes. All right. We got 2 minutes to opening bell. All right. 2 minutes. Oh, he didn't put it up. He did finally. Okay. He was a little late. I was going to be there ready in case J Trades didn't put up that 2-minute warning. We seem to go neck and neck together. Next will be the 1-minute warning. Right now we got a minute and a half before the market opens, and it looks like it's pulling back at the moment. You see I left on Tesla the lower target. That was from yesterday. It looks like we're just about to hit it. I didn't check to see if we had hit it after I left. Let's say right there. So it did hit yesterday. Let's see, that was yesterday morning, I think, at 11:59. So it did hit that lower target. I thought it might hit once more, so I left it or changed it. But it did not hit again. We just got very close, as you can see. But I've got a feeling that when the market opens, we're probably going to see it go up. All right, so we have right now, all right, 1-minute warning. Let's see, what else do I got here? Give me real quick. Live inventory, closing bell, opening bell. Okay. Opening bell, and that's going to be 15-second warning. 15 seconds. Okay. We got 30 seconds right now. I don't know what my delay is here right now. Not bad, about 5 seconds, which is good, real good. All right, 2, 3, 4, 15 seconds, and the bell will open. There it is. I think it was a little late. I think the bell was late. Is that possible? Okay, and they're off to the races, and let's see which way. Now we should see a little bit of spike up. There it is on Meta, spiking up. to the lower VWAP plot, which is about 325.75. So I'm going to raise that one. 324.75 just went to 325.75 for a new top there. And I think it went a little higher. 325.75 is good. Let's see. And AMD is still within the channel. SPY is still within the channel. It did come down a little bit pre-market. Right now we can see that NVIDIA came down slightly. I think it's going to come down lower. We have a high doji there. So we have right there bottom at about 460.35, let's say, was about a low right here. And let's see, we're still in the channel. And the only one, and there, look at that. I hit my lower target on Tesla. That was the only one I had one, and it was a hit. And 237, all right, 233. So we got 230. What do we got here? 236. Wow, 236 is going to be the next target here if it continues. 236 and 25 cents. Let's say if we can hold here, or we're going to go down a little further. Right now we've got 236.50. Is there it is, not holding, 236, there it is, bingo, another hit, and it's gone, so there's a big drop right there. 235 is going to be the next target. Look at this down here, bingo. Are you watching? Right now puts, 235 put is not holding, dropping. 234 is going to be the next step. So let's see. For a lower target now would be 234.75. That would be a 232.50 on the actual contract. 234.50. Next target 234.75. 234.75 is I meant to be 75. Put a 7 in there. That would be the next one down. We seem to be holding right now at 235. All right, so we got 235. That's going to give us here about 236.25. Up here, let's see if we can get this to move. 236.25. All right, 230. That's so amazing that's the only one I left with a target, and it was a direct hit. 236.25. Bingo, right there. Let's move this up. All right, and 234. 234.75 if we don't hold. All right, and if it continues, then it doesn't really matter. Right here, we're still holding, and here on the SPY, if it continues down, we're looking at about 460.85 would be. So watch what I'll do. I'll duplicate this, bring it down, 460.85. Come on, 460.85. So that's 460.85 would be the lower target. Boom, boom. Okay, would be a lower target. Meanwhile, we're still holding. That's only if it continues back down. That would be our lower target right there. Right now, we have support about about 461.15 support. Let's see where that puts us. That's perfect. 460.15. We're going to bring this down to the 13 exponential, which would be about right there. It's still 461. Let's just go 85. Let's go a little bit higher. Let's go less than $1, but we'd be $1 from here to our lower target. Okay, and let's see what else we got going here. I already had my banana, and I already had my my daily one vitamin. Okay, right now Meta just went all the ways up to the upper VWAP. So Meta's got 326.30. It hit right past all targets. 326.34. So let's say 326.50 is going to be, oh shoot, wrong one. 326.50 on anybody watching Meta will be the resistance. And also 326 will be 325. 325.50 will be the support. Anybody who's watching Meta. Meta might be even a little lower than that. I'm going to lower it down to 325, and I'm just going to leave it at 325 for support on Meta. Let's say AMD is good. There's a hit right there. There's a hit on my lower target. Bingo. That's 2 for today already that I hit, and it's only 935 and 2 hits on target. That's pretty damn good. Okay, let's see. Anybody have any questions? Like, lost you. What happened? What happened? That was internet. 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 Sorry. Sorry about that. That was the internet, not me. I did nothing. Okay. That was weird. It was like a split-second loss. All right. Let's go rid of them. Any questions? Put them on the board. Any contracts questions? Okay. Let's see. Questions. Any questions or contract? Post on board. Okay. There you go. And let's see what we got. Wow, I can't believe we hit. The next one down is going to be 460.50. So where are we at now? Let's see, 460. 460.50 will be the next target right there. 460.50 will be the next lowest target if we continue down. We got 460 and 75 as our 460.75 should be our support right now. That's there. And 460.75, I don't care where it is. I'm going to put this right at the X13. Actually, 1470, let's put it at the 75. And that's perfect. 461.75 is resistance. Here we can see that NVIDIA is finally starting to climb, which is going to give us there 467. Hold on, let's duplicate this. Come on. Duplicate 467.70 right there. It's going to be our target. What did I say? 467. What did I say? I think it was 70 was my target. That's upper. Let's see. Upper target. Let's change the lines. Boom, boom, boom. Right there. No, I think it was lower. 460. 467.45. Was a little lower. Right there. Let's just go to 25. 467.25. Right there. 467. 467. That's the target. 467 target. If we stay above the VWAP, which we are right now. So right now we've got 4. Wow. Let's see. 466. 466. 466 and 25 cents resistance. That's about there. 466. And this will be 464. 464 and 25 cents. Let's see. I think it's a little lower. Let's go. Oh, but there's a hit right there. There's your hit. Bingo. There's your first hit. So that's 3 hits already today. Let's see. Next one's going to be 467. That was the next one. Remember before I said 467.85? So 467, let's just say 50 at the moment. 467.50. That's your next hit. 467.50. And then here we got 467. Resistance. SPY still in that chamber. And look at this. So we did hit this one again. So if we keep going down, we're talking about 232, 232.75, 232. Let's say 233. 233 would be next one right here. 233, 233, 350. 233.50 next target on Tesla if it continues down. And we're still below the VWAP. Everything is going down, all right? 232.50. Let's activate this and bring this down to about right over here. That's going to give us, what do we got? 230. Let's just say 234. 234 support. With 234 is, I hate to bring this below the 13 exponential. It would be 235.25, but I'm going to leave it right here at 65. Because there you go. Remember, next hit. So you're looking at a 232.50 on Tesla. 232.50 would be the put. Here, look at this. Another hit, and the next one's going to be, I can't see it from there. Can't see it. Let's see. Can't see it. I saw it for a second. 469. So you got 469 is the next one. We're already there. So 469.25. 469. That was your target. I think we hit it. 469. What do we got here? Yep, and we're right on it. So the next target up's got to be 469.25, which would give you a 470 on the call for NVIDIA. Okay, that's a 470. I can't put them in there as quick as they're going. Activate. And let's put that up there. There it is. So 470. 470. Didn't hit it yet, but it's 470, which is the same as the call. 470 call. Bingo. Got a hit. Wow. Look at this. Next one, 470.25. So there's another hit right there. It was fast. I called it, but I couldn't put it in there as quick. All right. Let's see. We got here now 469. 469.75. That's so we got 469 and 75 cents is resistance right there. 469, 75, 469, it's 460, 67, 467, and let's say 50 cents. It's going to put us, I think, right above the 13. Yeah. See, because our 13 was with our, is here. I think we have 465 support at this moment. So let's do this. 465 support puts us right there at the VWAP and the 13 exponential. All right. So this should come back down again. Let's say, and that would still leave this as the support and the bottom target. Still good here. We didn't get that lower hit. It's the only one so far. This one here, we're still waiting on that. As long as we're below the 13 exponential and the VWAP, we're right in the channel. We're good. Anybody have any questions? None. Okay, let's go back and do the contracts one more time. As I put them out this morning early. Let's copy that. Let me see something else. I think Deck's still watching The Spy, just for curiosity. Give me 1 second. One second. Okay, let's see, what else do we got here? What do we have? So we've hit so far about 3 out of 4 targets so far we have hit right off the bat. Can't get much better than that. Oh yeah, I was gonna put the new target prices, the contract prices up for you. So give me a second, I'll read them out as I do them. We got 460, 461 on the SPY is still correct. On let me go up to the top here. And SPX, we've got on the put, why does that come open? 46.10 instead of 20. It's come down a little bit. 46.10, and now that's 46.15 on the call. As for SPX on today's contracts, NVIDIA would be now 470. 470 on the call, and that would be 467.50 on the put. And let's see what else we got. AMD would be 130, 133 is 134. We'll be out of the money on 134. And let me see here. I'm going to go 133 on the put. That puts you right at the money. That'll change as it goes up. Tesla, we've got 235. That's come down a little. So 235 will become 230, 250 on the put. And we got the last one, which is Meta. Meta's going to give you 327.50. All right, 327 point. All right, hold on 1 second. 327.50 will give you 325.0. There you go. There's the contracts as they stand right now. All right, and let's see. We just hit another one right here on. There's another hit right there at 470.50 on NVIDIA. So that's 4 already. And let's see right here, 470.50, 470. Let's go 471 would be your next one. 471. It was on 25, which was a hit. 471 would be your next target on a 472.50 call. Okay, I'm going to leave this here. Still good at 469.75. No, we're at 470. So we got 470 here. Let's go up to 470 resistance. Actually, we're higher than that. So that means we got another hit. So let's say 470 and wow, 471. Next one, 471. Right through it like it was nothing. 471.50. Am I on upper target? Resistance. 471.25 is your resistance. Oh, we already passed it. Unbelievable. Look at this. We've hit every target so far. Upper target is going to be, well, 471, which you already hit. So let's say, and 25 cents be the next one. Let's go 35 and go for, come on, before it hits. There you go. Bingo. It's right up there. Where's my resistance on? 50. It should be 50. It's already up to 50. We've hit all targets. This is amazing. Let's go to 472. 471.75 is 471.75 is resistance. That's there, and 472 is the new target. Okay. Upper target is now 472, which we haven't hit yet. 472 and then 473. Look at that. As high as 473. If it keeps continuing, this is amazing. That's NVIDIA, moneymaker today. NVIDIA. There you go. That's just a touch. So it's hit resistance at 471. Let me take a quick look in Yahoo Finance, telling me that the high of the day is 471.82. So 472. What's this here? What did I got here? 472. It's exactly right. 472 is our target. Here we're still in here. As long as we stay here, I'm good with this as being my lower target. 233.50. This is 234. We have 87. Let's just bring this to 75 right there. So our new target here would be 233.75 on Tesla. Here we've got 272 and 471.75. We're passing. See the resistance right now? We're right at our resistance point. Okay, and here we're again 461. What is this? 460.75. I'm going to say right now we're at about. Let's see if it can hold here. Let's see if we hold. Would be 461. Would be our support at the moment. 461 support on the SPY gives us 461 is 462. All right, so 461 is 462 is up here. I think we're a little lower. I think we're, so that means that our support is lower, but we're starting to go up, so we'll see what happens here. 460.99 is 461, and I always leave $1 is 462. Really about 50 cents. It's a lot less. So I'm going to bring it down because right now I don't think it's holding true to the whole dollar. Let's leave it at the 50 cents right there. Should put us right below between the 13 exponential. I still think that this is lower. I think as long as we're below the VWAP, but everything else is starting to go up, so I think I'm going to hold tight. And if that's the case, then our upper V for 462 would be our, let's duplicate this for a second. Upper target, 462. Duplicate, bring it up, and make it 462. And that's going to be our upper target on the SPY. I'm going to change this to, come on, upper on the right, and this just becomes red because it's for resistance, place we haven't met yet. Okay, and it's about there. Bingo, bingo, there. So there's my upper target. Only if we get above this VWAP. If we get above the VWAP, that would be our target. If we stay below and it comes back down, this is my lower target. Is 50, because we've already hit let's see, on the SPY, let's see what our low of the day is. We've already hit 460.60. So 460.50, what do I got? 460.50 would be our next target down. This is how you do it, folks. I hope you're catching on to this, because then you can do this yourselves. You should be charting this yourself, and then what will happen is, if you know direction, remember, above or below the VWAP, always. Above the VWAP is upper targets, below the VWAP is lower targets, and as long as we go for that, all right, right here, look at this, right through my target, right through my target. Next one, 474, let's see, right there, 474.50 for 50. 474.50 is next. 474. Let's go 473 for right now. Let's go a little higher. 473, and that's NVIDIA. I think we hit that already. 473. Let's see. 473.08. So let's go one little further. We know that it can hit 473 and add 25 cents. That's the next step up. There's our next target, with a further target to be 474, right there. 474 up here. And the ultimate, as it gets and climbs higher and higher, we would see that traders would try to push this up to eventually 475. But for right now, there it is. There's another hit right here. 473 and 25 cents is already a hit. There's a hit. 473. Let's see. 473 and 19. Not yet. Not yet. Very close. It looks like it went over, but according to this, it didn't. It's 19. Wow, exciting morning here. Definitely exciting. Next one up would be 475 would be on the call. So if you're looking at NVIDIA, you're not in right now, you're looking at a 475 call. Okay? Let's put that on the board to reflect it. See if anything else has changed. We got 461, which now is 462 on the SPY. We got 461 on the put. I've got, let's see. Oh, it's already open. Great. Good, good, good. 46.15. This is correct on SPX. Then I have NVIDIA, which we said now is 472.50 would be the call. We have 470 as the put. Let's see the next one. 470. AMD. Not that it really matters. 134, 133, still correct. Tesla would now be 237.50. 237 dot. Okay. 50 and 235. 235. 235.0, and then we got the last one, which is Meta, which is 327.50. That's right at the money. So let's go say if it's still going up, it's 330. 330 on Meta. Anybody who's watching Meta, I'm going to leave the 325 on the put because it's going to come down below. All right, there you go. Let me put the charts back on the top. Perfect. They've both gone up. Both of them have gone. So we have right now resistance at 390, 320, 328. 328 on Meta is resistance. And 327, let's see. I'm going to put that about 326.75. 326.75 on Meta for support. And what do we got here? AMD is 134.25. 134.25 is my resistance. 134.25 brings us to 133. 133.30. I don't know if I can get to squeeze the 25 in there. I'll just leave it 30. It's 95 cents. It's fine. That's for AMD. All right. Let me come back here. We're good. That a hit? Not yet. Not yet. Okay. So our resistance come down a little bit. 471.75. We're above it. So it's still 472 resistance. Is that what I got? I don't know. I have the hands not there. There you go. 470. Yeah, right there. But you know what? That is 473.25. 473.25. I can't. They look so close. 472 resistance. It's 473 resistance. That's where I'm going wrong. 473 resistance. And 473.25, I think. No, same. Edit, upper target, 473.25. It looks so close. And there it is. There's your hit, and there's 50. So the next one is 75. Right there. Bingo. Oh, so we hit it. 473.75. NVIDIA now shows us a high of the day. I told you that before. 474 is going to be a target. 70. And now we're at 75. And there it is. There's another hit. So again, 474 with a 475 as your call for NVIDIA. This is the money today is NVIDIA. NVIDIA and Tesla, both of them. Edit. 474. And then look at the nice pullback, right? There's money being made in here. Can you get a piece of it? 474. 467. 460. This is wrong. 468. 470. 470. It'll be up here. This is the first time it doesn't work right. 470. And I got $3 right there. That's $3. This is going to have to come up soon. Look at this. There it is. There it is. Ready? 474. And watch out for the drop. Don't go for the whole bit. If you're in it, don't go for the whole thing. I'm telling you, you're going to get hurt. It'll come back. It'll go back up again, but you can make both ways if you know what you're doing. Okay. See, everybody else just watching one. I'm watching 5 stocks here for you guys. All right, what do we got here? Tesla, 236.60. 236. 236. 36.65 right there. 236.65. There it is. There's a hit. 236.65 becomes 236 is 235.90. No, the other way. Let's just say 50 for right now. 50. Boom. Right there. 13 exponential. And this here, we're going to put up to 75 resistance. There you go. With a 237 is now your target. So as long as we're above the VWAP, let's duplicate it. Let's bring it up here. And let's bring it to, what did I say? 230, 237. All right, and that becomes an upper target. So that becomes red. Let's put here to there, here, on the right, and upper. There you go. 237 target right there. Here's another hit right here. So 234, 474 on NVIDIA is finally, looks like it's a hit. Let's see. It's hard to tell on this chart. Yep, 474.21. All right, so that's going to bring this one here to 474 and 25 cents. Is that a comma? I don't want a comma. I want a point. 25. All right, there's your next one. And right here, we got a lot of resistance at 472. And let's say 85. Bingo, right there. 470. 472.85. Let's put this up to 472. There's your $2 and change. Right there. Looks like it looks so. Look at it. It looks so. 472. 473.50. 473.60. Look, that looks better, easier. We're on 3 minutes. That's why it looks so different. All right, I don't want to be on 3 minutes yet. That was from yesterday, that's why. Let's put these back. I didn't even notice that. Dealing on 3 minutes. That's 1 minute. All right, that's much easier. Now I can see it. All right, 65. What did I have at 60? Yep, see, now I want that 65. Minute makes it much easier to see exactly where you're at. 65, even 70. Okay, let's Put that to 70. 473.70. 471. Leave it at 472. 13 exponential. See, now it's lining up properly. I'm going, it didn't look right, you know? We're still below the VWAP. That's why I'm upper and lower. The next one up here would be 461.50, would be 462. There it is. So we're going to bring it down a little bit to 461.75 for your next target. That's a 462, yeah, it's in there. 462 call on the SPY. You all with me? And let me take these other ones away. We can see 924. I put that. I'll just take this away so it doesn't confuse you. Okay, what do I got here? Tradecaster. All right, put this in here. Stocks. Any questions? Put them on the board. Ask away, folks. This is a good time. If you got questions, this is a great time to ask. Rambo hasn't been around. Gee, right. How are you today? And we got TT Life and Torn Trader, Justin Gill, Joe's Monday, Ian Doolin, and Boca. Stocks. I just want to say hello to all you guys. There's a lot more fun manager who's always here. Always here. If he talked to me, I'd make him a, what do you call it? All right, put this in here. Let's see how many people are watching in, oh shoot, what happened? There we go. There we go. Come on. All right. Sign in. I never signed out. Sign in. I never signed out. That's so weird. That's why I probably lost you before for that second. I never signed out. It signed me out automatically. All right. Allow. Come on. Show notifications. YouTube. Come on. There we go. 3 up. 8 people watching. Just want to shout out to you guys in YouTube. You know, you're always welcome to come up and join us. You'll get so much more in Tradecaster. I mean, I joined January 2nd, 2019, and they haven't missed a month since. Plus, I became a moderator after about a year, a little over a year. Became a moderator for Deck. Not even for another room. Okay, here we go. Right there. We got 461. 461.65. Let's bring this up a little bit. Let's tweak it up to 65. That's our resistance. And then 462 there will be, what do we got? 461.75, which we haven't hit, is our upper target. Okay, there we go. That looks nice. There we go. Everything's straight. Wow. I took my eye off the ball for a second, and Meta hit all the way to the top, 329.55. 329. It's still going up. Let's say 329.75 is our target right now. 329.75. Bam! I think it hit 329.75. Let's move this up. It's 328. Let's go 45. I think that'll put us right. Yep. 13 exponential. Next target up on Meta is going to be 330. Perfect target. 330. And we got 135.08 high on 135 high on AMD. So 135.25 resistance right now. It hit 20. These guys are moving up here. Let's put it up to 134 as support. Let's say 134.25. 134.25 is $1. That's perfect. Okay, what do we got here? There's a hit on the upper target for the SPY. So that's going to give us the next one now is 462 is the next one. 462. Also the resistance. So 462 now is your target. And right here, let's put this up to 75. Resistance. We're actually past there already. Let's go 85. I'm telling you, it's the same as 462. I don't want to put them on the same line. But that'll be the next hit right there at 462. And we will hit. Well, we should hit. Here we go. We're on channel. We're in the middle of a channel here on NVIDIA. That Meta, something else today. That's another good one today. If you want to see just what I'm looking at when I go up and I look up, that's because when I bring it up, it doesn't show me what I'm looking at. There's one, and here is the other one. That's my upper monitor, what I'm looking at. So every time you see me look up, this is what I'm looking at right here. As you can see, even though I'm not doing it for you, I am still doing it for me. I don't need this anymore. I'm just going to leave it there. 450, 50, right? 450, 55, 450, 60. That will be our lower target if it ever came below the VWAP again. And here you see we're about to hit again. Meta I have not put any in. I told you before 330, which had already hit. And here, let's see, we've got 330 and 25 cents is where our resistance will be. Oh, shoot. I lost it. I hate when that happens. All right, let's just duplicate this. Push this up. Don't freak out. Watch. Edit it. And it becomes resistance. Resistance. I said 25. 20. I missed one. 25. And this is red. And say okay, and there it is right there, and it's actually higher. It already passed, so it's 50 now. Just go one over like that. 320.50. Boom, there you go. Which I think it touched. I think it did touch the 320.50. And wow, I've got, let's see, on SPY, did that put us in the plus finally? We're 2 cents in the negative. 462. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's the SPY. Oh, Meta. That's why I'm looking at Meta. I'm sorry. I don't even watch that one now. Okay. I'm going to go back up right now. It was Meta. And you can see there was another hit on AMD. But here's the hit on the SPY. I knew a hit. I could feel it. There's the hit right there. That's another hit right there. 462. So if I check SPY right now, it should show me that we hit 462. And we did. 462.02. And then there's your pullback. But if there, it should go even higher. The next step up would be 462.25. Let's just put it in there. And let's just make 460 here our resistance. 462, I mean. Right there. So we go 462 resistance right there. That's going to bring this down to 461. Right there. And we already got 461. 462. I'm going to bring it up a little bit. I'm going to do it. Let's just do 50 cents. It's not the whole dollar right now. It's not holding. So let's just put it up there. So it's like that, right? Actually, it should be right above the VWAP and right into the thing. Let's just go 55. Wow. Let's go 60. It should put us in between the 13 and the exponential. I really do like the 55 better. Okay. 55. I want to put us right above the VWAP. There you go. Okay. I don't need this lower one, but I'll leave it there just in case we come below. That's where we started today. It has a good amount of distance that it can drop. So just remember that. This thing can drop pretty low. Who's that? Somebody just sat in Deck's seat for a second. That was weird. Huh. I saw somebody come in. That was weird. That was strange. Disappeared. But somebody did take his seat for a second. All right, there we go. I don't want to lose track because I'm on a roll. Yeah, it was one. Oh, it was him getting up and sitting down. That's what it was. And then he was next to it. That's what threw me. Okay. He's watching a video of himself. He corrected it. All right, right there we got 462. So you can see right there we got 462.25. I'm still going to leave my resistance at 462 because it keeps coming below. That's perfect. But I think we're going to see a pullback very soon Let's take a quick look at FinViz for a second, because it is 10:10. I missed the 10:10 10 o'clock climb, but we were already climbing. All right, so what do we got here? We have $42 on the Dow. Let me make sure this is right. 13 on the NASDAQ. The S&Ps are down just slightly. Let's see where our strength and weakness is today. NVIDIA, what did I tell you before? Without even looking at this thing, I told you NVIDIA and Meta was where our strength was today. All right. These are what you should be looking at. This one here, mature, and Meta. Oh, wow. Look at this. NVIDIA and Meta. I could tell just by the way they were moving. It's the first time I've looked at this. Let's add a few stocks into my watch list real quick. And always put it in percentage highest. Always volume in the morning. Okay. So let's add ADTX. Enter. Let's add, let's see, CCC. CCCC. Did you see? I did. ICVX. Let's see. Let's bring that up. ICVX. And what else? Well, Mara's doing good today. INVZ. I already have. Let's see. CLIN. CLIN. I think that should do it. CLIN. So I put the top 4 stocks. SPEC, PAPL is doing good, but I just did the top 4. And you can see right now, ADTX, CCC, ICVX, they're all in the top right there, doing very well. None of them are shortable except for INVZ. All right, bring that down a little and minimize it. Okay, so you can see there's a pullback here on NVIDIA, which we expected. Told you to be careful for that. Let's go down and bring this to 471 now. So it's come down about 90 cents. 471 is going to be your support. 473 is going to be, so there it is, about 70 cents. I said 90, it was about 70. It could be a little bit more. That's good right there. That gives us $2. Here, we're going to bring this down just a little bit. Bring it to 235. So 235 is going to bring us down. We have $1.25, should be 236.25. And it is, so it's about 50 cents here. Right? That's how we can tell. If you leave the $1.25, you know how far down you came. This might be a little lower, which tells me this might go a little lower. 234.85 could be my base here. 234.85. I have it at 235. I'm going to leave it there for right now, but we could go as low as 85. That was another support area there. Old resistance here became support here. All right. Very important to know and understand this terminology and what happens with these stocks. Old support, new resistance, blah, 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 blah. You know, won't put money in your pocket, but it sure make you understand what you're doing. All right, 135.45 resistance on AMD. Very, very close. It's actually the high of the day, too. Okay, anything else? What do we got? 10:15. Let me get the rest of my vitamins that I need to take. I'm hungry. Guys don't feed me. Feed me. How is that? Sorry about that. I thought there was a bug on my counter. I'm telling him, bug off. What is today? Tuesday? It is. Okay. Tuesday. That stays. That stays. That stays. All right. Okay. Got it. All right. I drove the wife to work, which means I got to pick her up today. I got to tell you what happened. This morning, I said to my wife, I saw something. I think it was a number like 44, which is my lucky number. And I said to my wife, today's going to be my lucky day. You listening to this? So I had to put a donut on my car. I'm waiting for tires that I ordered. They're coming in Friday morning, so I won't be here. And so anyway, I'm driving home from dropping her off like 20 miles to work. I'm coming back, and my light comes on. It says, check your tire pressure. So I only had a little bit further to go where I wanted to go, but something told me to pull over. So I pulled over. I pulled into by a Walgreens, CVS, I think it was. And I went parallel, and I got out, and I pumped the first 2 tires, because with the donuts on there, and I figured I'd check the back one. And I put it back in the car to go to the other side, to walk around to look at the tires. And as I walk around, I look, and by the hedge of the bushes, there's bushes there, like hedges. It's a commercial property. I look over, and there's a $20 bill folded on the floor. I went, whoa. So I walk up, and I pick up the $20 bill. And then I look over a little further, about 10 feet more to the right by the hedges, and there's another $20 bill folded. So I already put up my money. I picked up $40 this morning. I wasn't even going to go out with her. And I said, let me go out. And I told her I said, I saw the number 44 flash somewhere. And I said, today's going to be my lucky day. And there it was. And I don't believe in luck. But I got lucky today. $40. I told the wife I'd take her out to dinner. She goes, hell no. You give me 20, I get half. See the nerve of this woman? She wants half of everything I own. That's the way they are. All right, let's go back to where we are. Here we go. We're trying to push here on the SPY. 462 right there. Let's see. Come on, why isn't it hitting up? Watch, 462. Yeah, right there. It's trying to push 462. This one here on the bottom, we got, remember I told you before, I think 85. Was that here? Or was that on Tesla? I think it was Tesla. 471.44. Let's see. Right there is 69. Let's drop this down to 470 and 75 cents, since it did drop a little lower. 470.75, and this one, so we got 470.75 is 70, 71, 70, 71, 72. What do we got? Just down a little bit. 72 and 75. We always leave $2 in NVIDIA. That still looks good. I think it's a little lower. Maybe 55. Wow. Could be. Let's put it down a little further. Let's go to 55. Because I always go by the 13 exponential. We should always be right above it. And here you can see we're even a little bit above it. Let's see. Let's put a 5 there. And if I tweak it out, and that's good. I like the setup there. Now here's another hit on upper target for Tesla. So beam, bam, I've hit just about every one so far. Let's go. What's the next step up from here? Is 237.25. So that means if we continue to go up, the next one up, and that would be a 237.50 on the call, or you can do a 240. You can do a 240 call. What do I got in here? Tesla is 237.50, which is correct right now. The minute we hit back, so you can do 237.50 or 240. You can go a little further out of the money if it's expensive. We just hit it. I think we just hit this. We did 80. I put 70. Oh no, 237. Yeah, there was a hit. 237. Hold on. I think we hit that also. Where's my Tesla? Let me upgrade my Tesla here. And 238.98. I didn't even realize it went that high. It doesn't look it. 237. It must have been earlier. It was. Okay. But we hit here. There's another hit right there. So let's take this one here and bring it to 50. 237.50. Right there. Like that. Okay. And this here we're going to bring up to 236.75. A lot of resistance at 236.75. All right. You see what I'm doing? And you should be doing the same thing. Actually, it looks like it's a little higher. Let's go to 237. We got 237. Right there. 237 is 237, becomes 236, becomes 235.75. Right there. $1.25. Perfect. Actually, it could be a little bit higher. Let's say 235. That's going to put it right on the VWAP. It should be just above it at 235. Let's go 85. 235.85. Ready? And if we do that, it'll make the other one 230.85 is 10. What's the next one? 237.10. That's $1.25 from the 85, and it's perfect. You see how it lines up? You got double header right there. That if it lines up, then you know you're right, and your VWAP is now your support. Okay, and we have one more upper target. If we continue, if we stay above this VWAP, if not, we're looking much lower. And right now, I'd probably say 234. 234. Whatever I got, it's going to go up a little more. 234. Not far. You understand what I'm doing? I keep saying that because nobody keeps saying. Any thoughts on Nvidia? All day I've been giving thoughts on Nvidia. You should stick around. Have you been here all morning? Because I've been talking about Nvidia all morning. Nvidia hit a high, so it's pulling back right now. All right. Right now we've got support about four. I got support here at 470.50. All right. It says 55, and you got to figure the VWAP so it can have pullback as far as 469.60. You know what I need? One eye drop. Hold on. I'm squinting. When I start squinting, I know it. I need my eye drop. Just one eye drop. Like for my droopy eye. Give me 1 second. Sorry. Come on. Come on. That's good. These are pharmaceutical drops. You need a prescription. Come on. Come on. There you go. All right. Keep them close. Get one more drop. Stuff's expensive. It's like $5 for 2 drops. All right. Believe it or not, $5. Will it go higher? Well, I don't have a crystal ball. Give me 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Let me just go see something real quick. Hold on. Stay with me. Hold on. There we go. There it is. I got my crystal ball out. Let me see. Will it go higher? I don't think so. Unless you got to keep an eye here. If you got to understand something. Let's take a quick look at the FinViz. All right. Now you see in here, Google, Nvidia, and Meta are your 2 richest today, both up 1.5%. So the question is, can the rest of this drag the S&Ps down? This is your S&P 500. Can it drag it down? All right. This is what's been pulling it up right now is a couple of these in here, these very, very bright greens. So you have a Microsoft, Apple, Google. They're not down a lot, and that's the Oracle is. Oracle's down 10%. That's disgusting. For 10%, they're hurting today. Their president's not very happy, but they're a great company. I say no. I think I see the pullback. So look at this. I just hit another one right there. There's another hit on my top target. And I'm not putting it any higher right now because I think we're going to look at pullback soon. Yet the one more look at FinViz. I don't think it's that high. Our Dow is only at 75 points. So you see the Dow's going up, the Nasdaq's going up, the S&Ps have been going up. This is just a slight pullback. But remember I said the VWAP? Remember I said to you on NVIDIA, you're going to have pullback as low as the VWAP, which is about 469. Let's say 469. It's another double less. 469. Let's put that in here right there. 469.55 right there on the VWAP. All right. And we've got so far pullback to 470. It looks closer than it is. Let's say 75 right there. So let's change this to 75. That's good. If we can hold that position and go back up, it's a maybe. I don't know at this point. I mean, I called it before. I don't know where you were or if you were even in the room. 470. It's got to be 472 and 55. I have 75. So it's got to be 472.75 is about here. It's got to be lower. I think we may come lower. Let's see. 472.38. What do we got here? 469. Figure 470. I'm at 469.75. So this is 71. Okay. I'm sorry. This is 71. That's why it didn't look right. I'm going to try to figure it out. There you go. So above the 13 exponential. No, we're coming back down. We went all the ways up. We're pulling back down. So if you're still long, I was waiting for a put option. Oh, you should have done it. You were at the top. So I took a call instead of a put by mistake. So I got, oh, that sucks. Oh, yeah, you were at the top. I don't know why you went further. Yeah. You should have gone in right over here. Right there. This is where you should have gone in. There's your first pullback, second pullback. Right there. Your second pullback is where you should have gone in for a put. Okay? And there's no reason for having an $800 loss, because if you're not listening to me, when I say you need to have a 5% stop loss, what did you do? 25 contracts? How many contracts did you put in? Core, whatever your name is? Can you tell me how many contracts you had? I nailed that top for the put, but the option was on call. I got you. And that's why I have, when you look at mine, I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you something real quick. And I don't make those mistakes. It can happen, but it's an amateur's mistake. Just tell me how many contracts you had. I'm going to detach something. I'm just going to show you something. You see this? When I'm ready to do a contract, here's the put. The put's always to the right, and the call is always to the left. The same way the products are. Calls to the left, puts to the right. Up here, I have the SPX, so I have a put to the right and the call to the left. You see? SPX, that's a call. If I bring this over a little more, you'll see. There's the call, there's the put. There's the call, there's the put. So I don't do one at a time like you probably did. I have two set up, puts and calls, one next to another. So there's no mistake. I know exactly what I'm going in for, or I write them myself, okay? And I don't know if you know how to write them, but I want to know how many contracts you did. You didn't tell me. Lightspeed web. Oh, I got you. You may have that option in building in your charts, and I like Lightspeed because it's definitely a what do you call it? Starts with a P. I can't think of the word. It's a premium broker. 4 contracts. For you to lose $800 is ridiculous. You had no stop loss in there whatsoever. Four contracts is only 400 shares, and you held on for $2 to do that. $2. A $2 drop is a lot. You should have got out at 50 cents. You should have said, I'm out. I'm out. Get out. There's no reason. I'm going to tell you what you did. This is what you did. I'm sorry, but I got to be honest with you. This is exactly what you did, and I'm going to put it up on the board for you. Read what it's. Oh, shoot. What happened here? Stock photos. Oh, stock. Let's see. H. Here we go. OP. All right. Bingo. Right there. You had no stop loss, number 1, which is incorrect. Number 2, hope is not a strategy. We must always have a plan. And you went in, even if you made a mistake, you had no plan. You had hope. You're saying, I hope it comes back. That's what you said. How could it already be down when you looked at it? The minute you get in, it's starting to go down. There's no $2 in here in 1 minute. This is a 1 minute chart. There's no $2 from here. Here's a big drop here, 472, all the way to 4. Oh, there it is, 472 to 470. There was a big drop on the 1 minute right here. You might have got caught in that. If you did, I apologize. But still, if you had a 5% loss in there, okay, on 4, it would on 4%, 5% on what was the cost of the option? Let's see, the cost of the NVIDIA. Where is it? Where's my products? Oh, my products aren't in here. That's weird. Hold on 1 second. I have it on my top one, but it's not on this one. All right, here's products. Oh, there it is. I do have it. Okay, so if I look at NVIDIA, all right, NVDA, if I look at just out of the money on 15th, Friday's contracts, there's about $6. If you had a 5%, that would have been 30 cents. 30 cents times 400 shares would have been $120. That should have been your maximum loss. What you did was reckless. Sorry. You didn't have a stop loss. You should have them built in. Let me show you something, just to give you an idea of something, all right? All right, if I go like this, and it says buy custom, and I go with a stop, I automatically have a stop loss in here built in, all right? But let's go look at the other ones. Let's get rid of this. And let's go into here, and I go buy, and I want in, let's see what they're giving me in here. I have too many, that's the problem. Okay, here we go. Buy, come on. Yeah, single contracts. Whatever I buy, see at the end, it says 10% stop. Look here, 25-cent stop on stocks. Let's see if there's any more contracts in here. Maybe on the next one. Buy custom. Let's go F to F right there. 5. Here we go. There you go. 10% stop. This one's got a trail stop. If that's for going up. 5% stop. See, 5% or 10%, depending on the cost of the thing. So I automatically can go in. It buys me 5 contracts automatically, and I automatically have a stop loss without. Well, yeah, I understand. That's the one thing I didn't like about Lightspeed. I don't know. I have it. I just never used it, and I was only going to use it because they had great shorts. But when it comes down to it's a premium broker, which means you pay a lot more commissions on most. For Nvidia, would have been free, I think, on the commission or 50 cents with Thinkorswim. I love Thinkorswim, and their charts are great. Okay, so I would consider don't get rid of it. Just get Thinkorswim because get Ameritrade, Thinkorswim, or Schwab, where you can use Thinkorswim because the charting system is great. I'll set you up. I will give you for free if you set up. I will, listen. We all make mistakes. I've had worse than 800. I've lost 6,000 in a day. But the point is, we go forward from here. If you watch what I do, I know you're not one of my regular guys in here, but if you watch what I do, I send out alerts, and anybody here who knows me knows that I'm 95% or better right on the mark for calling alerts for upper or lower targets, and I always hit. And I always put out the contracts, so you know exactly what contract you should use, all right? If you're smart and you already know, you can look at this and say, well, 470, that's a 470 put, it's a 472 call. I look at this, says 236, we're right on the money. It's 235, or it's 232.50 for the put, and it could be right now. See how fast it went up? 237.50 for the call, 235 for the put. That just jumped just now, jumped up and down, right in front of me. All right, here we go. I would have had this. The VWAP would have been a call, but I didn't hit it. Now here we don't need the lower target since we're above. I'll remove it. All right, and here we already hit a high of 462.35. So I have to say, if we continue up, let's say 45 would be a target right there. All right. Right now, I'm going to look at the resistance. 462. What do I got? 462. I'm going to say 462 and let's say about 15, let's say 20. About 20 cents resistance here. 422.60 there. And that's going to be here for 61. We're less than $1 anyway. Let's say 75. Just put us at the VWAP right there, right above the VWAP. 70, 68, 67. Let's just make it 70. I want to be right at the VWAP for pullback, right there. There's your 13 exponential. We're right above it, and we're right here. And that would be our upper call there because we already hit. We hit, let's see, that's 40. What do I got? 45. Let's put it back to the 40. There was a lot of resistance there. I'm going to still say 35. Let's see if we can get a hit on 35 for an alert right there. All right. It might hit, it might not. Right there, we have a good shot. But everything seems to have a lot of resistance there, just as we had a lot of resistance there, and it pulled back. And now we're going under the VWAP. All right. So that gets a little scary. This last one, we hit it right there. That was the last hit, and I did nothing after that. I can put this down to here now and say 469 will be my lower. Make this green. Watch. Green, and make this a lower. As long as we're below the VWAP, this would be my next target right there. We want to show it. Right there, lower target. As we go down. So the first one's going to be 469, then 468.75. Bingo. There's your hit. Well, 468. It looks like it's a hit, but it's not. 469, and you can't tell there. We just hit 469.21. Yeah, I could look here in time and sales. 469. How far did I go? That's the bottom. You go to the top. Let's say 045s. 469. It's the other way. That way. 4, 12, 13. There you go. I don't think I could see it. 469. I hit right there. Let's see. 08. That might have been my bottom right there. 408. Yep. See, it jumped. It bounced down 08 and then bounced all the way back. But there it goes. There's a hit. So there's your target. It hit just now while I'm talking about it. So the next one down, of course, is going to be 75. So that's 468.75. All right. We haven't hit that. That would be the next target down. So you asked before, are we going to go down? We're going down right now. Everything's pulling back. Everything's pulling back. Same thing for the only thing that's still moving up is, and had slight pullback, is AMD. Had a new high a day of 136.54. Let's push this up to 136.50. 136.50. Got it. 136.50 becomes 135.50. Let's see. Oh shit, wrong one. 135.50. There we go. Okay, 135.50 is support. That one's still good on Meta. Yeah, and we're going to see if this is all low right here. We want to see if we get a bounce here. And FinViz is going to show us. Can I move this over? Oh, I can. Good. I like it on the end. 430 because I like to open it. Look at the 78.36 coming back. 36. All right. Well, let's see if that's our bounce. That could be the bounce. Right here we have consolidation on the SPY. And why am I not back yet? Hold on. There it goes. All right. Let's see. Let's see how many second delay for a second. 7, 8, 9, 10. Too much. 10 seconds delay again. We're back to that 10-second delay. Why is that? Let me just see something. Where is the setup wrong? Here. Should be on ultra low. And yep, ultra low latency. It's set up. We have excellent condition. So I don't know why. What time is it? It's 10:35. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do a reboot real quick. I hate to do that with 53 people. I'm going to do a reboot. In 2 minutes. All right, this will help me to, let me just try something real quick. Let's see if this works. If not, all right, there we go. Let's try this. I'm getting a 10-second delay, which is too much. It's not acceptable. 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, give me one more second. All right, that worked. Okay, no reboot for right now. We're good. I got it down to 5 seconds. All right, can you recommend an option broker for Europe? No, actually, I can't. I'd have to think about it. Ask the room. Is anybody in here from Europe who can suggest the best broker for somebody? You know, it's too bad you can't use Thinkorswim. It's not that they're not good. You might want to take a look at Trade Zero, I guess. Trade Zero. I don't know if you can use Trade Zero. Has an offshore. I'm not sure. Let's see. Oh, there's another hit right there. Bingo. We just hit on the SPY. What we could do is, hold on one second. Best option broker. Best option broker for Europe. EUR. Get a lot of opinions. People write about it online. Interactive Brokers. That's the one. So Interactive Brokers. It says Charles Schwab is now doing Europe. If Charles Schwab is doing Europe, then you can use Thinkorswim with that. I can set you up. So check out these two. All right. Interactive, I can't help you, but Interactive Brokers and Schwab. I use Ameritrade, which is owned by Schwab. All right, Fidelity, eRotoro. There are a bunch of them in here. If you want, you can go to this page and check these out. Give me a second, and I'll put it up there for you on the board. There you go. This is let's see them. There you go. That's European brokers. You can hit that, and that'll give you the best European brokers for options. Okay, that's what it says. I can't give you up or down on either one. Might be right, might be wrong. I don't know. Okay, if anybody else knows, they can put it on the board. 50-something people here. Somebody got to be from Europe. No? Yeah, look at Schwab. If you get Schwab, I give you Thinkorswim. I'll give you my setups for free. All right? There you go. The only thing I won't give you for free is this program. It's the Pro, but you can use TTM, this here. But you have a free one in here, so you can go into, let's say, where is that? Here. That's not the one. It has to be this one. There you go. So you go to Edit Studies, and you go to TTM. Those are Think. Those are the Think. I give out Think. What are they called? Oh my God, Think scripts. Or you can go into what's called what's the name of the TTM? TTM squeeze. So this squeeze and the scalper alert. That's the squeeze. I have the Squeeze Pro. The Pro is a $700 program. I can get it to you for $100. All right, that's the best I can do. And I've sold hundreds of copies. All right, so we got a hit here and it's still going up. Let me go back in here for a second. All right, let's edit this up and let's put this up to 50, which would be right here. We're about to hit 50, not 590, 50. 462.50 is the next one. We got a lot of resistance right there at 45. Right there, 462.45 with 50 to be the next hit. Here we just hit. Look at this. Lower target was a hit at 468.75 and we came back. We're above the VWAP. I have no target at this. 469.20 is going to be our support. 469.20, 469, and bring this down to 25. And 471.25 right there is going to be resistance. Here, again, lower target. We don't need it. We're just above the VWAP. So I'm going to remove one of them. My support is still the same. My resistance is still the same. There you go. And there's my low of the day. It's 233. We're up a nice amount, but it's too bad about that thing. I don't know why you got hit on that. But there was a $2, so I apologize because there was $2 right there. It's very hard to tell with this chart. And there's another one. Went down again. So it's too bad. You could have done another put and you could have actually recouped it on another put, believe it or not. So you called a call. It went down $2 right there. Wow, that sucks. I hate that. Can't make those mistakes. You got to think twice. It's like measure twice, cut once. Always watch what you're doing. Always look at the top of your page. You know, you can write your own contracts. Watch this. Ready? Watch this. You got dot, NVDA, the date, 23 is the, oh shit, what happened? We lost it. Watch this. Dot, NVDA, 23 is the year, 12 is the month, 12th is the day, P for put, and if it was a put, I'd be at 467.50. It should pop right up. Should have popped up. 467.50. No. Why didn't that come up? 23, 12, 12. 12th month, 12. That's weird. It didn't pop up. It should have. Oh, man. It just popped up right here. Look at this. That's supposed to be the SPY, and they're not connected. That's weird. Okay. And went back to NVIDIA. That's really strange. It should have come up. Here we go. Back down. Back down. It's still dropping. Next step, 55. Leave it. That's good. 55 here, 55. 468. So it's 470.55. 470.50. 470.50. And look at that one. Tesla dropping. And I just took out the, what do you call it on there? 25. Oh, that was on NVIDIA. Yeah, so if that's the case, this no longer, it would be down here at about right there at 234. 234. 234. Lower. Green. That's as long as we're under the VWAP. Right there. 234. 234.25. 35. 234. 234.50. Okay, that'll bring us up about right there. That would be next step down, or 75, which is about here. That's 234.84. Yeah, 75.85. That would be the ultimate if we keep on dropping, and we seem to be keep on dropping. 28, 468. That's down to 25. 468 is 470.25. Let's just bring that down to 470. About there. I like that. That looks perfect. And lower target. We have a double bottom right there at 467.75. 467, 467.75. 467.75. About right there. From right here. It shows we have a double bottom. There was a lot of resistance on the bottom there. All right. And it popped right back up both times. So let's say right there should be a low. We might see a bounce. Not 100%. Nobody can guess that, you know. And then here, I'm going to say we've got 234.85, 235. 235. Right there. So 235. It should be a bounce right there. Anywhere between 235.85, 234.85 to 235. There should be a bounce right there. See if I'm right. Sometimes I'm right and sometimes I'm wrong. And sometimes I just want to sing a song. Sing. That's my business. This used to be my business right there. Let's see if I hold that up. If you can see it. There you go. That has all my information. Including address. Yeah, that got my address on it. Let's see what goes up there. Boom, boom, boom. For a split second. I don't like the delay. Look at that. That should be sharper. Right there. Let me just do a quick refresh. There you go. I lose you for a split second when I do that. I want my CC off. Subtitles closed. Good. All right. I was looking at. What do we got? What do we got? Well, right now we're in the middle. Look at the AMD. AMD's running 137.75 on AMD. 137.75. 137.75 for a new high day. Right now. I don't know why that's rocketing. You got to go read the news and see. At 9 o'clock news is the last. I don't know. $1,000 investment in Advanced Micro 5 years ago would be worth this much today. How much? 47. Holy crap. Devices 5 years by 35% on an annualized basis. Wow. If you put $1,000 into, it would have been worth $35,000. That's 35% per year. That's 35,000 times, wow, 5 years would be over 150 grand. That's amazing. $1,000 annualized, even more than that. 35% a year, 35%. What a great company. Look at every one of your computers. It's either Intel or AMD. Company's worth investing in, you know? You gotta think that way. Think out of the box. If you have money and you wanna, if you know what, if you find out 136.75. If you find out that you're not winning, pick the right companies, put your money in it, and sit back and let them work for you. What are the companies? Where would I go? Well, look what Kathy Wood does. I don't know. Tesla, NVIDIA, AMD. These are companies, even the SPY. These are companies and things and that have proven year after year and time after time to go up, gradually up. These daily pullbacks. Don't look at it that way. Look at it on a year basis. Go back year by year and watch. These are things that never lose. Why? Because people always need them. NVIDIA, Tesla, AMD, maybe even Meta. Go look at Meta. Those are all the companies that I watch. You know, I watch 5 of you for you guys. They all seem to go up, including the SPY year after year. We're almost at the highest we ever had, 462. I think we're almost there. The SPY, let's see, highest SPY has ever been. Ready? Who knows the answer? 161.61 something? Here it is, 461.86 on January. This is the highest. Ready? This was a closing price on the SPY a few years back. This was the highest it's ever been. 460. That's the highest ever. SPY. Yeah. That puts it all together in context. Let's take off to the other one. The highest ever for the SPY was 464.86 on January 3rd. So you can see we're only $2 behind. Where do you think that traders, where do you think traders want to push this to? Okay? They want to see a new high. And then I'm telling you, be really careful. It could really pull back or it could really take off. Okay? Because if that's the highest we've ever seen, is four, what do we got? What did I say? 464. They want to see 465, 470. I'm telling you. This is amazing. Can you imagine 500 on the SPY? It's never been there. Wow. That is amazing. Imagine something that doesn't even sell anything to be that high. It's an ETF. It's a, what is it? All right. What's going on here? Did I lose 720? Let's try high definition. That's for me. Nope, it's looping. Looks good. Let's see if it holds. Let's see. Anybody have any questions other than, well, anybody? Okay. Anybody? Any questions? Was I helpful at all, Core 7? 5 seconds. Okay, good. 5 seconds. We're good. There goes NVIDIA coming back. Are you still holding? Tell me the truth. Are you still holding? Or did you take the loss? Would come back. There's 470.62, 470.65 resistance. 470.65 gives me 468.75. Bring up one, bring up the other. We're above the VWAP. This is no longer. So now we would bring this up to about 471 right there. So we're looking at 471 as our target. How would I do that for? 471, edit. That brings us to here. I do it a little differently. Actually, Ameritrade puts the colors the opposite. I do it because R is for resistance and green is already, it could be the other way around. You could look at green to go and R to stop. So I don't know. Let's just do upper. Right there. No, I'm out. I took the loss. That's right. You can hope. But you learned something. You really learned to, you need a broker where you can set up, you should be having some sort of stop loss in there. Even 10%. If you don't want to get stopped out too quick, you can go 10% of the share price. And I'm assuming that you paid about $66 a share somewhere. So that would be 60 cents. 60 cents would have been $480, not $800. See, that's why 5% is correct. On a $6 stock, 5%. That's 30 cents. 30-cent move, you're out. That's it. That's why you got to look at it. You really have to look at it that way, okay? I'm not picking on you. I'm trying to help you. Just hope you realize that. Activate this down. Let's bring this down. We're dropping a little. Let's put this at 60. 234.75. I don't think we hit that, or we just hit it. We got real close. 75, and this should be 235. 235.25. That should be almost sure. 235 is support. It's not even holding. 235. 236. So this will be 236. Let's bring this out of the way because I think we hit it there. And bring this down to 235, 34, 234.75. Let's see. There you go. Perfect. This we're going to put back down to 50. See, got 38. Let's just go 45. There you go. That's how we look here. Here we just hit again. There's my upper alert being hit. So where's the next step up? Next step up is 471.25. So bring this up to 471.25 and bring my support, bring my resistance up to, there's a hit. There's another hit right there. So I'm going to bring this one to 471.50 right now is resistance. And it's going right past it. Look at that. Next step, 75. Look at that. And don't go if I held it. If I held it. You should have got rid of it and then you bought back in at the bottom. Okay, let's see. We've got upper, it says, that's not even right. Upper target. Okay, upper target now would be 75. We're already there. 75. There's my upper target right now. Is right there, which is just about it. There it is. There's the hit. So what do we got? 72. 472. So you should be on a 472.50 call. We're going back up. We're going back up. Put this right there below the exponential. Now at 470. See this? See what we're doing? 470. And there's another hit right there on the SPY, on the upper. So let's put the upper now. Upper target would be 75. There's your next upper target, is right there. And this, we've got all the resistance at 55. Right there. I'm not even worried about this. My support at the moment. Support's always you can be a VWAP. There you go. Let's push it up to 462. 462. It's close. It gives us about 50 cents. Look at this, about to hit again. It's coming all the way back up. I got a free trial at Interactive Brokers. Okay, cool. I don't know what that means, but that's good. I would check out Schwab International, and because if it comes with Thinkorswim, I can really help you a lot. It just keeps it very simple, but allows you to do so much in the background. That's why I love it. Is it the best broker? Absolutely not. It can be slow at times, but I haven't had any problems. Knock on wood, I have had no problems with Thinkorswim for the last year. Very, very few. Very few. All right, here's going to be the hit right there. Bingo. There we go. 472 hit. We just hit it. You take a look here. Let's go down. I'm pretty sure it just hit. It was very close. There's not a lot of traffic here. 97, 90. Where'd it go? 97 and it dropped. Quick. 90. There it is. 40, 71, 97 right there. It hit it for a second and then boom, it just dropped. It dropped from 97 to 90 to 87 and it's gone back down. But you can see what's happening. Because it's being manipulated. There's no question about it. And that's why I think it's going to come back up again. It was manipulated down. And being that NVIDIA was one of the best and heaviest stocks today. Wow, look at AMD. Just hit 138.55. This stock just keeps going. It's going to hit 140 today. I see AMD at 140. That's my ultimate target. Here's a hit. And what do we got? 472. Still going to leave it. 471.90. Let's just bring this up a little bit. We already hit it. So 472.25 would be the next step up. Let's see if it's going to come back up. That's going to bring this here to 471. Let's say 472. Resistance. See the slight pullback. 472 makes this. It's perfect. 470. All right. This one's the SPY is still trying to push up, right? So let's say 55. Let's say 75. Right on the thing. Oops. Oops. Let's take the resistance. 462.75. Wow. I still 65. Right there, right now. 65. It's going to hit again. We've hit just about every target. I think I've missed one for the day on a lower target. Every alert is hit. You got to read the charts and feel like you're a part of the algorithm. I can't get even more crazy than that. It's like, watch the stocks that move. Watch them when they drop. When they drop, see if there's a reason for them dropping. If it's not, it's a manipulation. If it's a manipulation, that means after it comes back down, it's most probably going to come back up because somebody was manipulating it purposely to collect like money like yours. Somebody collected your 800. 800 here, 600 here, 300 here, 200 here. They took everybody's stop losses and people like you who just ran scared because you didn't know which way it was going to go after. But I don't blame you. I would have run out scared too. I would have, but I wouldn't have let it go that far. I would have got out about 250, which is twice what I usually want to get out. It hurts. It hurts. Nobody wants to lose, but you got to be a good loser in order to be a good winner. Okay, 11 o'clock in the morning. So, does anybody know what time it is? Does anybody really know what time it is? Does anybody really care? I lost my voice. I found a really good article in Investopedia.com that I'm going to put on the board. Okay. Just give me a second. I want to get the caption. And somebody wrote and the caption read, "Save the life of my child. Cried the desperate mother." There it is. All right. So, how the news affects stock prices. I was reading through Investopedia, one of my, pastime places to go because I love Investopedia. I really do. You'll have to copy paste it. For some reason, it did not go. It did not go in. I don't know why. Let me try it one more time. See if I can get the. I don't know why it didn't hyperlink. That's it. Maybe because they put a period or a comma at the end. Let's see. Doesn't hyperlink. Nope, doesn't hyperlink. Sorry, it's not me. Maybe because there's an S at the end. I don't know. Just copy paste it. It'll bring you to the page. And there's a great article on how the news affects stock prices. You know what? Remember, we used to talk about when it comes to the news, all right, there's two things to think about. What's better, news or rumor? So, remember this? Watch. Or maybe some of you do, some of you don't. All right. That says, buy the rumor, sell the news. So when the rumor comes out, but how do you get to know when the rumor is the rumor and the news is the news? Or when you read it and it already happened, it's already news. When they're talking about something that's going to happen, that's a rumor. A rumor can push the news up higher than the actual news can. All right, what's the news? The news is, but the news can be great too. Stock reaches its third stage and 85% of the people are being cured from cancer. That's news, not a rumor, okay? Rumor says that this drug speculates the fact that, and doing testing right now in stage 2, that it's going to cure 85%. That rumor can shock the world and boom, make it take off. Then later off they find, and a lot of stocks did that, and then found out later those rumors weren't true. And people do that. They send rumors out to press releases. Here we go. We got another hit right here. All right. So let's edit the upper target now and bring it to, it's going to hit 50 right now. So let's say 55 right there because it's going to hit there. All right. And really, let's see. If we keep going up, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to say 75 cents. That's wrong. I did it backward. Dyslexic. Or whatever you call that. 75. And let's put this here to 50. Right now. So 472.50 resistance, 472.75. We already hit this. I already put there and it hit again. So that's 4 there. 72 is 70.50. We want to keep this at $2 range right here. And most of the time this will work. There are times it doesn't. When it's moving faster than you can actually chart it, then it has to catch up. We always like to keep this below the 13 exponential. So really, right now it looks like we're going back to $1. Which is unusual. Here's 472.40, and here's 471.40, right? The 13 exponential. That would work. It would work for me, too. So let's just put it there for a second and see what happens. Let's go to 471.40. I want to keep it right below the 13 exponential, and I have not put any trend lines. But if I did, I'm still from the top down. It still shows we're going down, but from the bottom up shows that we are going more up, and you could follow the track as it goes. So if I wanted to put a trend line and say, where is this going? Here, let's take the top, boom, all right, from here, and to where we are right now, boom, right there. And let's get rid of cancel the left, okay, because you know exactly where we started. And instead of going to the bottom of the day, we're going to go from here, from a time slot of here, and keep it right in front of the 13 exponential, all right? I'm going to get rid of my left, because then you can see exactly where I started. Now, as this moves, if we have to keep pushing this one up, we know that the bulls are in charge. If we have to keep pushing this one down, we know that the bears are in charge. All right, bears and bulls. Let's see what happens. Right now, you see what's happening. Okay, we're going up, 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 and up. I just did that to show you. All right, I can just widen this a little bit more. And you look here. Here's another thing I've showed you before. When you look to see, when you do this and you put your crosses in here, all right, you put your line there and you can see the triangle that's being formed here is small. If I was down here, it would be centered, okay? I would have more like an indentation coming from here to here. It would be isosceles. But if I go here to the middle, there's more, okay? Looks like there's more to the top. It means we're going up. It's showing me if there's more to the top, we're going up. If it's more to the bottom, we're going down. It's another way that I've learned charting, and most of the time it works. Not 100%. There is nothing. There's 100% because there's always someone who's manipulating the stock to the point. And these are the most manipulated stocks. Let's face it. Tesla, Nvidia, SPY, Meta. These are the most manipulated stocks out there. So you've got to realize that and believe that. And I heard Deck say this morning, and it kind of freaked me out because he never talks about it. And he goes, and I can't tell you if that stock is being manipulated. And I'm going, thank you, Deck. Finally, it's like, wow, you're not a virgin anymore. You mentioned that word, stock market manipulation. And I'm telling you, folks, there was so much of it that you just don't even realize it. But that's okay. You just have to learn to think like the billionaire or the millionaire, the high $50 to $100 million person who's thinking this out, and say to yourself, what are they thinking? What are they trying to accomplish? Okay. Let's go to 463. We've already hit this. Let's go to 463 now on the SPY, which is up here. What did we hit here? 462. Yeah. That would be, and there's our, right there, 463.17. So 463 would be my target. And right here, now I'm going to bring this up to 75. It's a little bit further. 75 resistance. Right there. And then, of course, this is going to be $1 less at 461. We already have it at 462. We're just going to leave it. All right? We have more than $1 in there. So from here, 462 to 462.75 with a 463 target. And at the rate we're going, if I plotted this out for you, okay, right now, all right, everything's going up all day. Just to give you an idea, let's do it. Ready? So we would go from the bottom here, boom, to even here, right there. All right, gives us a great point. It could be, let's cancel the left, shows where we're coming from. And then when we do the same thing, we have to come to about here, wherever we can get a point that's high, boom, to here, right there. So it gives us a parallel, all right? I'm going to take the parallel out. Hold on. I'm going to take that out. Take that out. Remove, I don't want a parallel because what I can do is from here, it's a downstroke in here, down to there, right there. You see it? Slightly down. And let's cancel my left. It shows me it's a trend line. Boom. So it shows you push, up, up, up. What does it mean? We're forming higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. Pull back, higher lows. Pull back, higher lows, higher lows. Pull back, but that shows you here. There's your pullback, right there. And here's your whole day, all right? I don't even need this from here, to be honest with you. I can take this from, oh, shoot. I got to take that out of there. Let's change this to here and do, watch. I don't even need it from there. Activate it. I'm going to move this to right there. There's my pullback. And take this one and move it to right there. So we have more of a now in time type trend line, okay? Let's bring it back. If that's all you see we're pushing up and there's your pullback, okay? And you'll see this is going to go back up. Remember, we're going to pull back and spring forward. Pull back, spring forward. The more we pull back, see what happens here? Let's widen this up for a second. Let's make it a little bigger for a second. The more we pull back, the more we push forward. The more we pull back, the more we're going to push forward. Now, this time, we came over under the comfort zone, 13 exponential. But we're still way above the VWAP. So if we're above the VWAP, we're still very bullish at this point. So we get pulled back. Now, I don't know if it's being caused by because there's no news here. Only 11:00. Yeah, maybe there was 11:01. 11:01. And what is this? 11:07. Here we go. Right here. 11:04. About 11:01. It's not really something that would have pulled us back. CPI for November, 4% versus 3% prior. So CPI, I don't know if that's good or bad, going higher or lower. Do we want it to go lower? The CPI, we want it to go higher. I don't remember which way. But whatever it is, we seem to come down. All right. But other than that, and here's the Treasury note. Says imposes sanctions for more than 150 individuals, entities supplying Russian military. Okay. They shouldn't be supplying them with anything. Threats blocked. Oh, wow. Just had a threat blocked. Came right up. Somebody tried to get in. Ha! Norton gotcha. All right. Anyway, you see we're pulling down here. So what we want to do, watch this. I activate this, and I can pull this. Oh, shit. Hold on. I'll do it one more time. Activate it, and I pull it a little further down here. That is the bears pushing this down. They're pushing it down. It could be that pullback to push forward. Let's go back a little. We go minus a little bit. All right. We're going to pull back. I'm telling you, I still think we're going to go forward. Now, same thing happened here. Activate this. We're going to keep it. Oh, shoot. Come on. Come on. I hate when that happens. Right there. Okay. And there we go. And pull that right in front of the 13 exponential. Right there. Doesn't have to be exact, but I want to keep it there. This is perfect. That was right on the mark, just about. Same thing here. Look at the pullback. Right there to my 234.45, and there was my target. It just touched my target, and it's still hanging out right there. 234.60, 234.75. Let's just put this a little lower. It should be on 50. It is 50, 54. Let's go to 25. If it continues to drop back, would be here, and this would be at 50. Right there. So you can see 25 cents in both ways. It pulled down, and that would bring this right below the VWAP. And what does that mean to us? 25, 35, 45 would be 25, 35, 45, 50. Is that right? What's this one? Is 50, 234. Should be 235.75. $1.25 would be right there, right below the VWAP, like I said. Okay, and look, you see what's happening? Boom, boom, boom. I'm getting hit. Everything's coming back down again. And now you can see it. And my trend lines, you can see. If I went to the bathroom and just came back, I can see. I had to put this back down a little bit more. I always know where I'm at. And that's the beautiful part of doing your trend lines. You can walk away, and then you can come back to the computer, and you'd see exactly where you are. All right, Deck. $1,500 profit. I get 10%. So you can send me a check for $150. Just kidding. Maybe I'll get a Christmas bonus. Maybe. It says he's in here, but I don't think he listens to me, to be honest with you. He's just floating around. All right, so I told you a little bit of buy the rumor, sell the news. Does anybody here, out of the 50 people in this room, and me being the other one, does anybody here pay for press releases or some sort of news so you get it a little quicker than anybody else? And it could be a great, like when you're talking about the stocks that are moving for the day, it can be very, very helpful. CCCC, look at this, ADTX. These are your top stocks. And IMBS, which is right there. See, it says shortable. If you don't see this on your watch list, then go here, open this up, go to customize, and go up here and put in, you can put in two that are very important. RSI, which is your, right there, very important. It gives you on the daily, which is, not the daily, it gives you on the daily instead of today, it gives you it on the 200 day, which means it's correct. And then you can also put in this one here, HTB. See, HTB will bring up HTB, watch, HTB, ETB. Hard to borrow, easy to borrow. So you know when stocks are shortable for free, that's a free stock. You can short this for free, no charge. Pennies, less than $4. All right. That's what easy to borrow means. And you don't have to be. Anybody here, you just joined what they call the Hard to Borrow program. It's a program, but you never call up. You just take the shot. If it's available, just do it. It's never more than $4 ever for a short. You can take 1,000 shorts, you know what but you only get one shot. You one shot, no guarantee it'll be a second shot. Here we go. There's our push up, and we just hit. Look at that upper target just got hit. So bingo. I told you, pull back, and then push forward. Bingo, right there. And now we hit our target. See it? 75. That's where I had it. And what's my next target above that? Is 473. See? That's a hit. Every one I put up there hits. Why? Because I'm reading the charts. I'm seeing, and there it is. 473. Bingo. Another hit. All right? You understand what we're doing and why we're doing it? 4 people just left the room. They don't know why. They don't. They're just running around from room to room to room. And all they're going to find out right now is Dex got a movie on. Want to go to the movies? Great. And let's see. Jay just stopped in. You can watch him do his one stock. He talks about The Spy. So you can listen to him with The Spy. One day, the other day, he kept calling up, up, up. And I kept saying, no, it's going down. He's never come in and watched my room long enough to see. He thinks he's doing it his way for the longest time, and he does it his way. And I'm sorry to say, he was 100% incorrect. And I talked to him after work about it. And he said, I'll call you back. I'll pick up my kids. He never calls me back. Never. So, you know what? You can sound cool. You can be cool. But there's a difference between being cool and being right. And unfortunately, I'm 69 years old. He's 40-something years old, 40 years old. There's a big difference in knowledge and knowing and being there and understanding, okay? And that's okay. I don't get the crowd. Why? Because I'm not doing live trading for you right now. I don't do live trading for you because we're off on timing. And everything you follow me on, you'll be 4 or 5%. If I send off alerts to you, then you get the alerts. If it's not there yet, you can still get in and make money. And everybody who does, that's why there are people in here that continuously come day after day after day after day, and they park in here for a reason, because they know and they can make money. And they don't have to sit there and figure out all the contracts themselves. I do it for them. That's the deal. I do it for them. All right, so here, what do we got? Another hit, 473. There you go. Another hit, 473. Next one after that, one step up, 473.25. We're still moving up. It was just about a hit, I think, right there. 473. It wouldn't be the higher day, so checking is not going to help me. All right? Not going to help me. But it did hit. You can see it. It hit right there. 473. If nothing, it hit 472.98. I can't tell. I'd have to go into time and sales and then bring it back down again. Let's see. I don't think I can get that far now. Oh, I can't. I could if let's see. If I do this to, watch this, 5 minutes, it should change this. So if I go up here, let's see if I see 470, if I can go back further. 1118, let's see. 05, we're at 18. Oh, we're at 1118. Oh, so we should be able to see it. You see? That's a good trick. 1119, 1118. No, you can't go back. Okay. I thought it did, but it didn't. Stay on the 1 minute. I wish I could do that. But I still believe it hit. And there's the 472.24. 470. See, it hit 473, about 473.06, I believe. All right, there we go. It's a little bigger so you can see it. And now you can see the pullback. After it went up and it hit what it hit, there's your pullback right there. Now you see what's happening. We're still here. If you look, if I put it right in the middle, I still got more to the top than I got to the bottom, which tells me there's a pullback. We still might spring forward. But at the same time, it could still drop. There's no 100% to this rule. It doesn't always work. All right. And what we need to understand is, see, like this one here, there's still more to the top. Pull back, spring forward. It still might go. I don't know. You don't know. Depends on the news. Watch the news. I'm not seeing any. 11:12, 10:25, 9:28. I don't see any news. 9:27 on the top for Meta. Nothing. No news. 9 o'clock. There's been no news for anything today. Very, very little news. So with that, what's moving these stocks? All right. I'm not seeing anything. Is anybody seeing any reasons for stocks moving one way or the other? So if you don't, then you know they're being manipulated. And that's why Dex said, don't trade today after, let's say, the morning after 10:30. And right now, the trading. If you look here, look at this thing here. See how big this is? The bigger this is, the less there is. Watch this. Always a lot of trading on the SPY. Let's look at this. Tesla. A lot of trading on Tesla. And Nvidia, a lot less trading. So more than a couple of people are manipulating this stock. You can take the ride in either direction. Let's see what happens. This thing can pull down quite a bit. This can come all the way back down to 468. Just like you lost on $2, you can lose $2-3 right here. All right, it's very, very, you got to be very, very careful what you do, especially today. There's those bounces that out of nowhere. That's manipulation. There's a drop. What they do is they collect all the stop losses, and people get scared. Now, even if you had hung in there before, Core, doesn't mean that you necessarily came very close that you would have recouped some of that money. But remember, you dropped out right about where? Here, down here. So you know what? If it dropped, no, it was about here, I think, right there. So actually, when it dropped down, you'd be back over. You would have got your money if you waited patiently. But that's a chance. That's a risk that you take when you start playing a game of hope. I hope it comes back. But what brought it down to start with? That's the important part. And that's what you have to look at. What brought this down? I don't see any news, okay? And if there's no news, all right, then you have to say to yourself, what brought this down? If it's not the news, then it's manipulation. And if it's manipulation, then there's a good chance that it will come back. It'll get manipulated back up because they know how far they can take it, okay, just by saying, I'm going to buy 100,000 shares real quick and then sell 100,000. I'm going to buy 50,000 and sell 50,000. See, NVIDIA is coming down, but look at the rest. They're going back up, all right? So right here, we got now resistance up at about, let's see, 236. 236 resistance right now. And that brings it down on the bottom, 234.75. What do I got? 234.50. That's going to bring this up a little bit to 234.75. That's your $1.25. All right. I don't really need my lower anymore if I'm above here, but for right now, I'll just leave it. I'm not saying it's going to hit here. We already hit it. We hit it right there. So I can take it away, but in case I want to move it up there, I can just duplicate it up. But it hit. It hit earlier and it hit again here. I just lowered it. Let's see, put that there. This is just dropped right to here. You got a double bottom right there at 470, 471, 471 right there. There's a lot of support. 471 to 473. That's here. 473 would bring you right there. Let's just go 472.75. Let's bring it up a little higher. 73. 71, 72, 73. It's actually up here, and I think it's too high. All right. All right, I don't really need these anymore. I just did that to show you, lesson-wise, how you can figure out where things are going. All right. I don't want to sit here and keep raising and lowering the lines. I'll leave that one in for right now. I'm going to just take the SPY away, and I'll just leave NVIDIA in. Then here, we got 462. We've got right here, 462. It's very tight. Very, very tight. Let's go 35. 35. 462.35. What do we got here? Look at that. It's only 40 cents. It's very, very tight in here. 40. I think it's moving up, but it's 40. Be slight pullbacks. Nothing goes straight up. There you go. Let's see what's happening here. More of a pullback here in NVIDIA. Right there. Right to support. Oh, shoot. I hate that. 2, 3. Come on. Okay. 473. Still sitting right there in channel. Right in the middle of the channel. Right about here. Just below the 13 exponential. But look. There's your VWAP. So we're still bullish. We're still bullish. Right here, we're just above it. There's really nothing to call. Okay, if we continue back up, then I think 237 might be 237 right there, 230.49, 237, 236.60, 237, 236.60 would be the next target, and then 237.25 would be the next target up. But gotta wait and see what happens. Right now, unbelievable. What did I tell you guys before? Remember I told you, I gotta show you this. Remember I said 140 that we're looking about for AMD? It's gonna keep going. Well, take a look. You ready? Let's put AMD in here. All right. And let's look at that. 139.89. I told you earlier when it was 136 something, I said you can see an ultimate target of 140 on, and I'm just going to put my resistance there, and that is my target for AMD is 140, and it'll go higher. Remember, I told you 140, 145, and I said they would love to see Nvidia at 500. Do you remember me saying that earlier? Anybody? And then you can see it's starting to happen. 140. That's going to bring this to 139 on support. There it is. Look at that. I said it 136.80. So I said it $3 ago, and I said to you, I see it going to 138, 139, and 140 would be the ultimate. As long as I put that at 140, I'll put that at 139. Right below the 13 exponential, here's how it will look. Okay? And there's your pullback. Pullback, spring forward. Just remember I said that. There you go. I can't believe that. 11 cents. I'm within 11 cents from $3 ago calling AMD. Remember before I said AMD, Nvidia, two great stocks, Tesla, stocks that you can put money into for long term and never have to worry. And then I remember saying, and possibly Meta. Remember me saying that? Anybody? Is anybody listening? Is anybody here? I don't worry about time decay. Okay, we're scalpers. We're in and we're out. We're not sitting here holding it all day. We get in, we get out. We're not in options less than 2-3 minutes at tops. At tops. My average in an option is always less than a minute. Okay, I'm a scalper. I get it. I take my profit. I get out. If I go the other way and I'm losing, I get out. That's what you do. Okay, what do we got here? We do a little bit lower. Let's go down a little bit right there. 75. Right there. Always leave them off. Don't leave the odd numbers. 75. All right, still good. And then you can see what happened here. It's just got pushed down a little. So to there. And now what's starting to happen is you're starting, see, we got more on, it's lowering down. So it's on the bottom. On the other side, we got more here on the bottom, and it's going down. There's a pullback right there. Let's see what happens. Let's take those lines off of there. I'm hungry. 11:28. I didn't take out another chili. I don't have anything for lunch. I gotta make a pizza. Oh my god! I forgot to stop at Publix and pick up the sausage. I'm gonna have to run out. I'm gonna take a break at 12 o'clock for lunch, and I'm gonna run over to Publix to get some things that I need since I have the car. My tires are on the way. They're not here yet. Let's see where they are real quick. I kept the tracking on it. I ordered tires, and they're being tracked. Items in the shipment are on their way. Please sign in alerts. Let's see. It doesn't show me. Damn, I have to sign in? I don't want to sign in. Wow. Doesn't show me. All right. Let's get out of that one. It doesn't do me any good. It was in the Gmail. Let me see the Gmail for a second. Oop, YouTube. Let's do that. All right, take that out. YouTube. That goes into YouTube. Amazon. You have unused Prime benefit. That's good. That's good. Automatic payment has been processed. Your Trinity Health. One more payment. I think we should be finished with that one. Making a health payment monthly. Okay, follow. And that would be follow my Health Holy Cross. There you go. Good deal. All right, I'm out of there. Oh, it wasn't in there. I missed it. Let's see. Sign into Costco. Oh, there it goes. Am I still got you guys? Let's see real quick if I got you. Yeah. Let me go back in here. I got you. All right, good. Trying to do two things at once. And watch the board. So that's 3. If I put a cough drop in my mouth, that's 4. There we go. Standard BFS Taranza Quiet Rights. These are real good. Track my package. What's it say? Come on. Show tracking updates. Plus, join my UPS. Just give me the damn number. There we go. That's all I need is this number. Then I don't have to open this again. Copy. It's coming UPS, my tires. UPS. All right, how do we get out of here? Hopefully it's going to work. Let's put that in there before I close it out. There it is. Track my package. It was coming from Texas. They have to roll all the ways. My tires have to roll all the ways from Texas. 9 p.m. at night on Friday? Uh-oh, we got a problem. We got a problem. I'm supposed to come in Friday morning for it. This is no good. Allow. All right, I got to make a phone call. All right, let's leave that there for now. I got you guys back. What is this? All right, let's close this one. How do I close out of here? Account. Sign out. All right, that's perfect. Okay, and close this one. And close the Gmail. That's closed. All right, I'm back. Did you miss me? Doing my business, talking out loud. And right now, let's see, what time is it? 11:30. I should take a break now, kind of find out what's going on. Damn. I cannot believe the tires are not going to be there Friday morning. Okay, 470. NVIDIA 470. That's going to put us right at the VWAP, I think. Yep, right at the VWAP. 470. It's coming back down. And let's make this 472. So it just came down to the 75 cents. The idea is to see if it holds the VWAP. Oh, shoot. Let's activate this. See? Coming down, down, down. There's actually another step in here coming this way. But I'm going to get rid of this stuff for right now. I don't want to sit there and do the trend lines all day. So let's just remove them and watch the support and resistance. And that's it. This is the way I see it. I really need a break right now. I need to walk around. I've been on since 9:18, 10, 11, 18, over 2 hours. So with that, folks, I think I'm going to take a break. I'll let the streamer run for a while. If it goes below or top of it, you'll see which way it's actually going. Okay? And any questions before I take a little break here? Nobody, huh? Deckmar, got any questions? Okay. Okay. All right. That's it. Okay, folks. Then I'll see you guys in a little bit. I got a few phone calls to make, and I'll see you guys after lunch. All right. If there's no questions, keep an eye on the charts. There should be enough room so they don't disappear on you. Keep an eye on. Wow, I can't believe it. AMD, I said 140, hit 139.89. I was 11 cents short, and I called that at 136. That's pretty damn good. You try it sometime. All right. That's it. We're all set here. We're all in the middle of the channels. All right. Just be careful what you do here. It's very bouncy today. All right, guys. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Bye. And to those of you in YouTube, shout out. Shout out.